Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ryden Estates by lancyboi. Now before I get into anything else, I do want to just bring up this menu here, the pause menu, and point out that I am credited in this map here, RainbowDave Gaming, for supporting his work. Now, just as a bit of a disclaimer, I have had no part in making the map or anything like that. The reason I'm credited in the map is because I played Littletown, which is lancyboi's previous map, and he gave me a credit as a thank you in Ryden Estates. So that's that out of the way. For anybody who thinks there's a weird conflict of interest and I'm looking at the map that I had some part to play in or whatever, no, but I'm going to do a map tour today. I did have a quick look around this map before. It is really, really seriously good. I think Simulate's kind of angry with me that I'm playing it and he isn't. So this is the main yard here, where you, I think, store your grain. There's two silage clamps here. You get a nice random selection of equipment. You get a Bureau there, TC5 with a header. There's no header trailer though, so that might be an issue. You start off with the Brantner trailer and the Vitasem. Now I will be doing a let's play on this map, by the way. I will be swapping out equipment before I start that. You've got your barley shed over here. There is... oh, there's also the... whoops. Start off with T6 as well. This is actually starter equipment. You start off with a hurleyman, a plough. There's a cultivator somewhere, I believe. And some other stuff. Now, the barley shed is here. Where's my mouse pointer gone? There it is. Barley shed is here. Quite big sheds, I think. Maybe a bit too big for the map. Because it isn't... it's not a big map. Well, it is a relatively big map compared to Littletown. There's actually a second plough by the looks of it. That's embedded in the ground. Or maybe it doesn't actually exist and that's some sort of weird glitch. But there is a cultivator here as well. Here's your canola shed. Now I got the game set to hard because I like playing on hard. Your corn shed, and is this wheat storage? I'm guessing that's the bale sell point there. You got two silage pits. There's a silage mod or BJ mod of some description embedded in the map. So you'd have to kind of unzip the map slightly to get that out of there. The other required mods are, I believe, GMK, Dirt mod, Animation Map Trigger, the usual suspects in terms of like high detail, high quality maps. And this is a high detail, high quality map. I know, first glance, for some people, they think, oh, this map doesn't look great, but then they kind of look around it a bit more, and they find that, they find the nice little details. So apparently this has no collisions. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to head north first, up towards the cows. You can see there's a really nice grass texture throughout the map. All of the hedges have collisions. I think the middle of the fence line is here. Oh, nope, the fence line in itself does have collisions, so realism, which is nice. Have been requested already by Simulate to, because he has been on this map already as well, have been requested to show off some of the dirt tracks because they are fantastic. They are some of the best dirt tracks in Farm Sim today. I don't know if I've got the dirt mod fully working yet at the moment, but I think there's a grain dryer mod in this map as well, so you can sell your grain for a slightly higher price. Now, for those of you who don't know, lancyboi has left Mapper's Paradise, and I think there's some, yeah, there's still some remnants of Mapper's Paradise stuff in the map, which is maybe not the greatest. How do you get into the cow area? I've managed to get myself lost immediately, which is lovely. I don't have head tracking on at the moment. I'll be turning it on for the Let's Play, but this is just so that I can... oh, I missed the turn off, that's why. Those textures are oddly 4K. Here's the entrance to the cow area. Does it have animation red trigger? No, it does not. Now I find out if I got the dirt mod in. I do, good. So you feed the cows over there. You got a lovely fueling point there. Ooh, that's a nice fueling point. It's in German and English, but it's fine. You can sell your milk as well on this map. You can pick it up manually, sell it manually. Always something I like. So if we head off out of here again and continue heading north-ish, so this way, The egg sell point is at the local inn, the station inn. If I stay to the left of the road here, that'd be nice. There's a sell point in there as well. Could maybe be a bit of clutter in there, but I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. One thing that I really like about this map, and I'm gonna fly up. Oh, is this a Harrier or a Typhoon? Could be an F-16. FA-18, I think. That's a nice little thing to have there, showing there's an airbase nearby, I guess, or was in the past. One thing I really like about this map is the shape of the fields. There is absolutely no squareness to the fields. As you can see, some of them you own, and you can't even buy them. You own them flat out. Yes, he has used the same bus stop thing multiple times. So if I were to go up here and then around here, here's the dirt lanes. And what he's done is absolutely fantastic. Now, some of you might know that I occasionally complain about mud mod being overused in maps. The train and dirt control mod. And somebody putting way too much mud on a map. To the point where it's silly. What lancyboi has done here is, I think he's used it correctly in that he's put little dabs so you get the splashes of mud every so often. You can see it just kind of splashing up from the tractor here, going along the track. The actual modeling and texture work of the track is beautiful. I love it. And yeah, you get little splashes. You can see there's a little speck of mud mod here. So what he's done is he's put little patches in instead of what the general thing to do is put in ridiculously large patches that'll get tractors stuck. I don't think the mud mod is intended for that. Now I know there are a couple of maps where they've got the huge patches of mud. I honestly think that the best way to do the mud mod is to keep it simple, stupid. Just little patches. Does this have the sawmill in? Just spotted that up at the top of the map. So let's try and pull a 3-point turn here, if we can. And we can. Lovely. Kind of. There we go. I am using the wheel and pedals, as you could probably hear. So for those of you new, I use a Logitech G27. I've got my shuttle controls mapped to the gear shift. So that's why you'll occasionally hear, if I just do it right now, you'll occasionally hear thunking. That's me shifting forwards and backwards. And the little whirring is just the G27 being moved around. So that's kind of all the background noise you'll normally hear on the channel if you're new. I do like the G27. So what's this sawmill up here then? It looks like there's another little dirt track to get in. And Simulate, I'm going to give you a little shout out. You were absolutely right about the dirt tracks. I didn't really get a good look through this map until today. This is the first time I'm having a proper good look at it. And my god, that's beautiful. I mean, some people go way over the top with the mud and whatever. Oh, this is your log sell point then. Right over here. I'm guessing there's going to be there's the wood chip sell point, I'm guessing. Unless it's using the sawmill mod, in which case that's going to be very interesting. I don't know which it is. So this is the way back out. It's very rare that I say, well, I like small maps. I generally don't. This is your sell point for sugar beet, wheat, barley, maize, OSR potatoes, rice, sunflower nuts. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this is a multi-fruit map as well. You can sell your wool over here. There's the shop actually. It's a Claas dealership. So you'd probably be wanting to buy a lot of Claas tractors. I know that somebody says, oh, people who say Claas are the fancy ones. No, that's how it's apparently supposed to be pronounced, according to some people. According to people I've spoken to who know about Claas and stuff. So, oh, is this a little bridge going over a stream? Ooh, that's really nice. So you go through the dirt path, over the little wooden bridge, and into your grass field here. I'm maybe not too convinced by the sudden end of the grass over this side. Does it just suddenly stop? Because I kind of worked it in. It's just at a distance. It is a very sudden Very, very sudden stop. Mainly because it is. Okay. That's something I would have used a smooth / blend brush in Giant's Editor to do, personally, but I'm not lancyboi. I didn't make this map. It's the decision he made. I do like the smoke effect coming out of that chimney over there. I just wonder how that would impact on less powerful machines, because I can brute force through most things. Oh, there is mud mod on that dirt path as well. So that's a dead end going up there. There's another little river. No, that's the same river. So there's a little river running through the map. Let's bring up the entire thing. Yeah, it's running just around field 35, which is interesting. So if we timber, what? I'm gonna have to go up here and see what this is about. I'm trying to get to all the sell points, and as a direct result, I'm having to garden center. Is that the way into what's described as timber? Yes. I'm having to use the dirt tracks. Simulate wanted me to, and I'm more than happy to oblige. I will admit that Simulate has made some recommendations for me already based on... Oh, is this the forestry area? Because they're cuttable trees. I'm looking at the branches on them. I can see they're cuttable. So is this kind of the forestry area with the garden centre beside it? Maybe? If so, that's a really interesting way of doing it, because then you can just leave your forestry equipment over here. That's a wood sell point. What's the... Does the sawmill just take wood chips then? Or do you put wood in and you get wood chips out? Is there a biomass heating plant on this? There is a biomass heating plant on this map. Interesting. So I'm going to have to go up there and investigate. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to kind of wander around and try and show off all the sell points, all the different yards, because while it's not exactly a small map, there are like numerous yards. There's no shortage of different things to find and explore. Now, I can't obviously show off the entire map. I'm just trying to do a quick whistle-stop tour of kind of the main landmarks, like this little castle here that is... Oh no, it's a church. That's a church. That's interesting. Apparently the milk is sold over here as well. There's a bus stop again. The milk is sold at the church. That can't be right. There can't be a sell point for milk up here, is there? What? Why would you sell milk to a church? I mean, okay, I guess. Nice little bit of grassland there. Again, at the pub over here. Nice little bit of grassland. It looks like it's just like an additional little texture. It looks like this pub... Is that the Plough Inn? That is the Plough Inn. Seems to be a thing in a lot of Bapper's Paradise maps. So you're pretty much going to have to reverse into that. But you can probably do that quite easily. It doesn't look like there's traffic on this map at all, which is a minor thing, but it would be nice. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up here and see what the BGA is like, hopefully. There's a nice little mud track going down around there, and it looks like it hooks up to the BGA. At least I think that's the BGA. So it passes under the road. That's really nice. If that's the case, that it does pass, that you can get to the BGA from there. BGA is literally just called BGA. That's amazing. And oh wow, that's an entrance. That's how to make an entrance somewhere. There's your wood chip storage, but it looks of it. And ooh, this is an interesting little area. That's the... I'm not gonna get too close there because that looks like it might be an infinite pit. It's not. A bit of a shame that the waterfall just kind of ends there, but you know, what are you gonna do? So you get 3, 4 bunkers at the side. Oh, this one, that one, the other one, that other one over there. If you want to do course play, that's probably your best bet for course playing it, because it's a nice easy course. Your biomass heating plant is here. You can probably reverse into it quite nicely, and then you got your slurry storage for your BGA effluent. Is there anything over the road that I would want to look at? Yes, I'm gonna go down that dirt path on the way back. But first I want to bring you guys over to the bale, what is apparently the bale sale point. So I'm guessing that shed over the main yard was just a storage area. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the bale sale and pig and beef sale, which is probably gonna be kind of interesting. Is it in here? Just gonna slow down and get turned in here. Yes, it is in here. So you're not gonna be able to bring a massive, huge trailer around here, I don't think. So you got your cattle and pig sales, cattle shed at least. I don't know where the pig shed is. But presumably your bale sell point is going to be that shed. Or in... Oh, that's hardly the bale sell point. Or is that the pig sales? I don't know, but I do like the Fergie sign there. So pigs and beef are probably sold here. It looks like you can pick them up on the trailer here as well, which is nice. I'm wondering, is there like a secondary shed through that little archway here? No, there is not. Just a dead end. Okay, so I don't know where the pigs are sold specifically, but that's fine. You can probably get away with just doing cattle anyway. Unless he's put both triggers into one and forgotten to take the cattle shed sign away, which is, to be honest, that's entirely possible. I can imagine that's a very easy thing to forget. So let's leave this yard again. Definitely not one for big trailers, because you will end up getting stuck. And it's definitely a yard that you're going to want to spend, take your time driving in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive down the dirt path out of the BGA, and I'm going to end up on the same road. I'm just going to take a different route because I want to go under that bridge. Because that's something you don't see in many maps, is a bridge that actually brings one road over another. Both of them are usable. Also, the dirt paths on this map are absolutely fantastically done. And oh, is that the forest? That looks like it could be a forestry area in there as well. And I've run into a fence because I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted by what I thought was the forestry area. But yeah, the dirt paths, they're very rough. They're very... Oh my god, that's a beautiful bridge. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know if somebody's abandoned a skip down here, but they have. And this road will just kind of turn off here. It'll do a nice little loop. I'm not too sure if I'm going on the railway sleeper banking kind of looking things there, but I'm sure it's something I could get used to very quickly, very easily. Where else do I need to go now? So I'm at Churchfield's Grain. There's 2 Churchfield's Grains, which isn't great. I'm going to bring you guys down to... There's 3 Churchfield's Grain. Lovely. I'm going to bring you down over to the beets and potato storage now, which is this way, and then I'll need to take a couple of extra turn-offs by the look of it. So this way, and then swing it right here. Nice British looking roads. No yellow lines on the side, which is a bit of a shame. I know most British roads... Do most British roads have them? I know in Ireland it's all... Why was there a warning for low-flying planes? Sorry about that, I just had a minor interruption. Why was there a warning for low-flying planes? Where's the airfield around here? It looks like that's potatoes or sugar beets. But here is the... I've taken the wrong turn. Nuts. Oh, here's another yard with potato and sugar beet storage by the looks of it. I don't know if you can store it there, but it definitely looks like it. But it looks like... It does look like the main storage point for beets and potatoes is actually... or is it? Oh, that was the beets and potato storage, I think. There's some straw storage if you want it. And what's in this shed here? Hopefully you can just drive straight in. It's a oops. Nice little shed for extra storage. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to get in here or not. Let's see if this does have... Oh, it does have animation map triggers, just not got collisions. That's fine. I know sometimes animation map trigger, people like turning off the collisions because the collisions with animation map trigger are wonky, so... there's another place saying milk over there by field 16. I should say there are how many fields? 31, 32, 33, 34 fields, 36 fields on the 37 fields on the map. So there's no shortage of fields for you to buy. I would imagine they're relatively well priced. By the way, I kind of forgot I was going to pass by this. This is where the pigs and beef are. Very tight yard, very small yard. Sorry, interrupted seemingly quite a lot today. So again, you won't be able to bring very large equipment through here, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what any of this is for. I'm guessing that's where the manure is gonna spawn in. But it's nice to see different models being used for pigs and beef, because normally it's just the generic big red shed or something. These are really well textured, really well modeled, different sheds, which are nice. And there's a bit of seed store. There's a seed point there as well. I've accidentally turned on the indicator. Where was I wanting to go next? Oh yes, over to the... I might have to cut through field 13. Please let there be an entrance to field 13 over here, because I might need to cut through it. I may be stuck over here. One downside is the map does just suddenly end. As does this fence, which might be good for me, because I might be able to squeeze through this little gap. Can I squeeze through? No. That's a bit of a shame. But, I mean, I know I can't show you the entire map. And I probably can't show you every sell point, every yard, everything on the map. But if you just look around, I mean, Lancy's put a lot of work into this. He's put a lot of detail work into this. I believe there was a video up before of like an older version of the map on YouTube, and if I zoom out, you can see, you know, the fields are all my favorite weird and wonky shapes. I just have a personal vendetta against people who make square fields, because they're boring. I know that in America they're somewhat realistic, but I always find them... Whoops. I always find, you know, perfectly square fields just really boring. So any map that has weird and wonderful and wonky shaped fields, and even, I'm gonna be honest, a bit of dirt mod, like and you can see the patches here, you know, they're relatively small. They'll slow down your tractor to a crawl, but you're not going to get stuck in them very easily unless you've got a very low powered tractor, or you're pulling way too heavy a load. I mean, you're just, you know, you're not going to get stuck. It looks like most of the trees are cuttable, so if you have an issue anywhere, you can just chop a tree up. And that's going to bring us back to the main yard again. Now, there are a couple of other yards that I haven't shown you today, and I'll be showing you those yards throughout the Let's Play I'll be doing. I'll actually be recording episode 1 right after I've eaten my dinner, which is pretty much the cause of the interruptions today. I was handed my dinner, and I'll be recording episode 1 as soon as I finish that, and that'll be up at 4 PM today. So we'll have 2 videos today. We'll actually have 2 videos, hopefully, fingers crossed, 2 videos from now on, every day. One at 7 AM, one at 4 PM Irish time. So when the clocks change, there'll be a bit minor change, but I try and keep it up at 7 and 4 Irish time from now on. It won't always be Double Farm Sim. I will be playing ATS, ETS as well, but that's kind of the plan from now on. So I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on Ryden Estates, a map tour. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.